What up everyone, it's your boy X-Man87 here, bringing you another top 10 video. That's not really a top 10, it's more like a pre-top 10 comic figures of 2020 that did not make my main top 10 comic figures of 2020. I had this planned to be in my main top 10 video, but it would have been way too long. I don't have the attention span today to edit over an hour video, so I figured, why not make a separate video for a fun discussion? We all have our figures that didn't make our top 10, but could have. I want to first and foremost say thank you from the bottom of my heart for the tremendous amount of support and love you guys have shown me from my last video and checking in on me directly through my Instagram DMs. It's truly touching hearing you share your stories about mental health disorders. As someone with mental health disorders, you are not alone. I will stand for you and stand up to the bullies no matter what. At the end of the day, to those haters, I look at it like this. I'm just living rent-free in their heads with the great life that I have because I'm not going nowhere, and I'll keep killing them with my kindness and the ever-so-loving sound of my annoying voice. They can't stand living with me. I will always win in that situation, so... Anyways, again, thank you, and I love you all 3,000. Now to go over the figures that almost made my list but didn't, I want to quickly go over why they didn't make it, but also want to point out the good too. So in no particular order or ranking, here we go. Electro was very close. We get a very good looking classic comic Electro. I had this power plant grid diorama in mind to create some awesome photo shots for my review, so I had to pass on the review as I had a certain vision for that video and I never want to make a video not having what I want in it. So for those who ask me why I didn't review him, that's why. I wish he has some butterfly joints. You know, I think the Spider-Man White Suit 2099 would have been a better suited body for him, and I wish the knees bended in more. That's one of the weak points of this body mold. But I would like for electric powered characters to have larger lightning effects similar to the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Lord Draken. Anyways, happy that they gave him interchangeable hands this time around, and we get to complete Hasbro's classic version of the Sinister Six with this figure. Next we have Winter Soldier. So he didn't have an interchangeable cybernetic hand to deliver a cybernetic power punch. Then the arm is just a silver plastic. It needed a metallic paint job. A swappable arm with the red star and an alternate head to match that look for the comics would have put this in my top 10, no doubt. One thing that really attracts me about this figure is that he gives me Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes animated series vibes. And also, I had so much fun photographing this figure. Then we have Shang Chi. Something about the face sculpt didn't do for me. He came out very cross-eyed. One of the best packed in accessory-wise. Plus, nipples. The X-Men Deadpool is one I really wanted, but the harness doesn't sit right on this body. It's time for a deluxe treatment for Deadpool with retro Spidey articulation, and I think you all will agree with me. X-Men is the one character I got my name from, really. Loved this character in the 90s, so it hurts me not to put him on my list. Missing yellow paint on part of the jacket and no accessories. However, you can use Shang-Chi hands and then he's loads of fun. Love the eye effect on the head sculpt. It's one of my favorite looking head sculpts this year. The highlight of the figure for me. Could have used an alternate head for sure. Jocasta is one of my top 10 favorite female figures this year, and love seeing the return of the Moonstone body mold, but retooled this time in some areas. Like that we got extra hands, but an extra accessory or two would have went a long way. With Falcon, the wings kept popping off on mine, which was annoying and can ruin the joy when posing, but I still have fun posing him around when the wings are off. Then I just have to pop the wings on when I get the pose I want. Wish I could get the poses done without the wings falling off. Still a good looking figure. For the deluxe figures, we have the Aoa Apocalypse. I honestly don't know why he's not on my top 10, especially being a big AOA fan. He's awesome. Love the gruesome looking skull accessory and the alt heads and hands. Watch my review of him to see how you can get an X-Men Legends 2 Gamerverse look out of him. With Red Hulk, honestly, I had the 2-pack Green Hulk on my top 10 last year, so I didn't feel right putting that same figure with a new head on my list this year again. Would have felt like a cop-out to me. Speaking of the head, the hair is not spiky looking enough. Could have benefited from an alt head. Then the classic Monster Venom, which I wanted to put so bad on my list. I always wanted a classic hulking, monstrous looking Venom, which I'm happy to get here, and he looks great. However, closed fists were needed, and they should have given him the regular looking shoe for the feet to differentiate him from the monster Venom bath. I hate the toes on the feet. Doesn't go well and doesn't look right. For my pre-top 10 honorable mention, I have to put the Hellfire Club goons, as they have been the one army builder I wanted most in Legends, and it was easy to army build at the $14.99 price. That helps. Out of Legends this year, this was probably the most fun I had photographing. That was my pre-top 10, which kind of makes it my top 20 technically too, when adding it to my main top 10. If one of the figures you love here didn't make my main top 10, then my bad. Please don't take it personal at all. Still working on my main top 10 video and hope to have it up soon. So now I kick it back to you guys. Who didn't make your top 10? Comment below, let me know, we'll chat about it. Please leave a thumbs up, like rating to help show your support for my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. Happy New Year's to you and yours. See you in 2021. Peace, peace.